we going?
We're back.
Playdate. We're so back. Post Thanksgiving podcasting.
Oh man,
hangover.
I haven't even looked at Andrew yet. What's up, dude?
Yeah, how's it going, man? How are you?
It's good to look
Long
at
time
you.
No see.
It's good to see those beautiful eyes. You got a new hoodie?
I did, yeah. I wanted people to ask me about flog.
Damn, that is cat.
How was Camp Flog now?
It was great. I got to see my idol, Childish Gambino.
Did you get to touch him?
I tried. I was very, very close. He came to the barricade where I kind of was.
Yeah.
And I reached.
You were on the
I went
barricade?
for it. It was the side, the middle barricade. It wasn't the front barricade. But he came through the middle, and I kind of dove for him. But
That guy grabbed Billie Eilish.
yeah, that's what I was going for. Actually, I was like, this is my moment.
Diving at artists is usually a good way to get their attention.
Yeah, I mean, I did that at a visual art show. Very weird. He got arrested for trying to touch an artist. It's like a gallery. I don't know if that's anything.
But yeah, it was phenomenal. It was pretty funny because there's a video of it, but he sat down and he talked about where he's been for the last year or so. And
Has he been taking a break?
LA?
Yeah, he was canceled a tour. I was supposed to go to his Houston show, and the day of the show, he canceled the rest of the tour, and he said he was having medical issues. And so this was his first show back. This was really one of his first appearances back in the public eye, and he was like, yeah, I was doing the New Orleans show, and my head really hurt, and so I went to the doctor in Houston, and they said I had a stroke. And the whole crowd, when he said that, goes, oh. All of a sudden,
Oh, what?
He had this nice drone show going, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, and then I just found out I had a stroke, and everyone goes, oh, what?
Oh.
And there's a pretty funny clip of it on TikTok. Yeah, so it was really cool to hear him kind of talk about that experience, but then also there's a good chance he may never perform again, to be honest, because he's getting old, his health isn't great, he had a hole in his heart apparently.
Been there, brother.
Hopefully not that wasn't his last show, but I'm so lucky that I got to see him before he retires.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
This episode is brought to you by Cash App. Cash App, lock my money in a vault. Cash App. That's kind of a funny reaction from the crowd. How? Are you okay?
Speaking of stroking it, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was awesome. I got a pretty weird DM in the middle of it. We were having it in we do it in a public place, if that makes it so we're there. It's a buffet style, and there were
Golden Corral,
similar to Golden Corral, and so you're sat with your family, and then
Thanksgiving.
We do it at our aunt's country club, and so you go in and you are sat with your family, and then there's a buffet where you get up and whatever. And someone DM'd me in the middle of it and goes, "Enjoying the buffet?" And I was like, oh no, because that is so much scarier than someone just being saying if someone said enjoy the buffet in person, perfectly normal comment.
True.
Texting it to you is I was looking over my shoulder the rest of the day oh my god.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Well, seems
to be fair, you are a big Jimmy Buffett fan. Is it possible they thought maybe Thursday with your family you'd be enjoying the Buffett?
That's but it
can't rule that out.
That felt like something someone would say to you that just poisoned the buffet.
Yeah.
Enjoying the buffet.
Don't drink the coffee at 9 a.m.
It was fantastic. We did our annual Cousins Universal trip.
Cousin walk. Y'all rocking with the cousin. Y'all, I know y'all stoner ass doing the cousin walk. Come on.
In my family, that's the euphemism for smoking weed is we're going on the Cousins Universal trip.
We're going to Epcot.
We leave for 4 hours and then come back high. And I conquered my fear of roller coasters once more.
Does that count as conquering it a second time?
Well, I had regained the fear.
Got it.
Over the last year. And for where my Velocicoaster heads at, that is a near death. Do you see those pictures I posted of me on it?
No, actually.
Go to my Instagram.
Go on the webs.
Go on website.com.
Go on the org.
And you see the face of God, and let me tell you, she is non-binary. They are non-binary. What if God was non-binary? That'd be
God probably is non-binary.
That's what they say. Is that my philosophy teacher always said that when they say he, when you're referring to God as a he, it is not. It's not because of his gender.
I refer to God as
aren't following me back. That's my cousin Emily next to me.
Nice.
And then do one. All right.
You look like
what?
You look like the evil kid from The Incredibles. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she said I
Dash
was like,
or whatever?
syndrome.
Yeah.
Which, here's my thing. That is kind of a controversial name. Keep going. That was on
Yeah, you
Velocicoaster.
looked a little scared on that one.
I am holding on for dear because there's no shoulder straps and you go upside down. I think if you're going upside down, there should be something over my shoulders.
Yeah, but that's sort of the appeal. It's like Sky Rush.
There's a ride called Doctor Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Exactly.
Yep.
And so it's one of the like Tower of Terror ones where you go, that you normally bring you to the top and then you like drop down and it catches you. This one is the opposite of that. So you're at the bottom and it shoots you like it's going full speed up. The scary part is the up part, which catches you
And
by
it takes you down slowly?
Yeah, you like bounce like slowly down. So, but I think that's like by design because you're on this and you're like, the scary part's when we get to the top. And then it just shoots you 70 miles an hour.
Feels like it must cost way more money to shoot people up than just drop them.
Right. Oh, yeah, it's like an energy thing.
Yeah, like think about how much energy that requires as opposed to just dropping them.
But the thing, so a kid died. Not on this one, but on one like...
I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was like terrifying. And I'm on it and I told the lady like, hey, I don't think my thing clicked in. Because usually you're on like these ones, you click it down and then you can't move it forward anymore. It's like this one, you pull it down and then there's like 6 inches of give at the end. And I was like, there's no way there should be give on there. And they assured me that it was fine. But then you shoot up to the top and I was convinced I was going to die. There was no part of my brain that was like, I'm going to come out of this alive.
Well, how would we have done the podcast, do you think?
Yeah, what do you guys think you would have recorded?
Just immediately like, ooh, that would have been really annoying for today.
The analytics team
had,
is
like-
like, we sold a big...
We could have gotten Billy to sit in today, probably.
Yeah.
Would you have recorded, do you think, if I died on Friday?
No.
I think we'd have like an empty seat there and just like hold it on that shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think we would have recorded the podcast if you died on Friday.
I think that's a valid question.
Rusty Featherstone,
We could, like, AI something.
So what do you think we would have done? Do you think like the brands would have understood?
No. I think the brands it would have been an issue. I think that Triple would have been pissed.
This one brand, an unnamed brand just came back
Unnamed brand.
and said that I can't be a part of it's an alcohol brand. I can't be a part of it because I'm 24. And a lot of these like big brands that you have to look 25 or be 25 or something. And I was talking to Willie. I was like, oh, that kind of stinks. And he goes, in their defense, the ad is about a guy who rents a car.
It's not. But that was like my little funny joke I did.
Why?
But I can do an ad. I can do this thing. I might get more money because he's 24 now.
It's kind of a compliment that you don't look 25. Like you look.
I look 25,
24.
100%.
I think you look 20. I think you look 50. I love you, dude. No, I mean,
what if
like
they're
you're
like-
mature as hell,
They're
dog.
like, he looks too old. We can't do.
Nah,
Does
I'm just
Rusty
kidding.
have like Benjamin Buttons syndrome?
Yeah.
Wait, can I tell you guys about my viral hike?
Yeah.
It was insane. All right, what did you guys do this weekend? No, it was actually, we get this mountain, you're going up this one part, and these like there's like a jackass crew ahead of us. Not like Johnny Knoxville, but like
Steve-O's like up on the wall, like,
we start at like midnight. We like wake up at midnight after like barely sleeping and then start hiking. We're like 7 hours in or something. There's like an hour or two left to the summit, and there's this big like rock face of like loose rocks, and it's like 60 degrees. So it's like straight
that's
up
cold.
No.
Oh, that's perfect climbing.
Yeah,
weather.
no, it's free. It's like below freezing. We're all bundled up, and it's like 60-degree angle. And these people above us like went off the trail. They're like guys didn't know what they were doing, and they were kicking loose like huge boulders, and the boulders started flying down the mountain at us at like 50 miles. I mean, I don't know. I'm making up a number, but it was like they're bouncing very infrequently because of the angle is so steep. So they're basically just like boulders like
For the
falling
record,
on
I
our
want
heads.
you to know that Andrew and I are the speed is not a factor for us. You don't need to nail that. You're like, I don't know the exact speed. Trust me, we're just as scared as we can
from
be.
like hundreds of feet up above. There's just big boulders like this big flying down, and it's like, oh my god, if one of these hits us, like,
are you shouting to them like, hey?
Yeah, we're yelling piedra, which means rock, because you're trying to more like alert the people behind you,
right?
But so we're all just like piedra.
Wait, I'm confused. Is the group in front of you just like throwing these rocks at you? Or
no, they're like it's like loose gravel that you're going up in, and if like and they were on a part of the trail with a lot of big boulders that they weren't supposed to be on. So it's like as they're stepping up, they're kicking them loose, and they're just like flying down behind them. Basically.
Are they looking back like, or are they just?
No, they're fucking idiots. I don't know.
Do you think they're like doing it on purpose?
Yeah, I mean, it was happening at a frequency to which it felt like they were. But our guides were like, oh my god. So we like get over to the side and we like duck behind this like bigger kind of rock formation that will like shield us. And we're going from like rock formation to avoid getting like nailed. And at one point, our guide is peeking out, and a boulder this big flies straight at his head, and he blocks it with his hand, and it breaks his hand.
Bro.
Like balloons up. And so we like go and duck behind the rock thing, and his hand's like fucked. He's like, I can't go up. Like I was bugging. I was like, if I get hit by fucking, like, I'm not gonna. We were, by the way, like, 8 hours into the hike, an hour from the summit.
Right.
So it was like, oh my god. But I was like, I don't want to fucking die. I don't care. I want to go home. And was freaking out. But then basically the guide was like, it's even more dangerous if we're going down. Right. And the rocks are flying down from behind us and we can't see them. Mm-hmm. So like the guy who broke his hand was just going to have to sit there and wait. And she was like, we might as well just like wait for the other group to like go up and come back down.
Why weren't you?
No, they were like idiots. Our guides like freaked out on them when we finally saw them. But anyway,
what did they say to them?
Like, you guys are fucking idiots. You need to have guides that know this mountain. Basically, like they were like, we have guides, but it was like clear they had guides that maybe knew something about hiking, but like it was like 2 guides with like 15 people, so there was not a lot of like individual oversight on like what these people were doing, and they didn't know the mountain, so they didn't know the right way you're supposed to go up it. That's part of that is not for you, but for the safety of like people behind you. Mm-hmm. And they were really the only other group on the mountain. It's not like a very hiked. It was like pretty empty, which is cool, except for that. Anyway, so then once we waited until they got to the summit, so then they were like up there, and then we just booked it and got up there, and then let them go down first, basically. And our guide like made it down with one hand somehow, but
he came up with you guys?
No. He just waited until they passed and then went down with one hand.
Was there a part of you that was like, now that they're down, like maybe we start
kicking totally. Scott and I were joking about it, and our guide was like, no, like, and we're like, obviously we're not gonna fucking, because like it literally would have you could have killed someone so easily, because you could see the bottom from the top, like it was crystal clear. And so it was like, if there were a few rocks that like we let loose, like there were like probably 1 or 2 on our entire descent, and they had like 8 in the span of the 30 seconds we were looking. So, but it was like,
you could have gotten one of those all time, like the boys will like the boys will love this video where, or you know what I'm talking about, where girls, I don't understand why boys follow this account. Boys, because it's awesome, and it's like
just
rocks
like a rock
going into like ice or something.
It was insane. Like you would kick it and you would just go, I mean, you wouldn't kick it, but like if one got loose,
it was insane. We'd kick it out and we went through like
no,
miles.
they were like barraging us, and there was like 1 or 2 that we let loose though, and it was like, oh my god, and you just get just boing, 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 and you just see it all the way down.
Oh
like,
my god,
did it thousands of feet.
You ever seen Lone Survivor?
No. Is it a movie?
It's a movie, and it's kind of like it's like the war version of that.
That sounds insane.
It's awesome.
I was gonna say it sounded like you went to war.
It felt it was the most. It honestly was like I was like I almost maybe kind of get it or kind of get like why people do shit like this, because it literally was like, oh, this is the most I've thought about, like, oh,
I could die.
Yeah, not like again. I don't think we were taking the.
It sounds like if that guy didn't block it, that could have killed him.
Yes, but like we wouldn't have poked our heads out first. So, But yes, he was very close to literally, because he would have gotten hit in the head, fallen back onto the rock face, and just flipped down the mountain and probably died.
And then after he saved your lives, you guys didn't tip because they don't tip in Mexico. Right.
No, you know what's funny? We realized like we didn't actually. Ironically, we're like, oh fuck, we don't have any Mexican, like any cash.
Did you give him American?
We made him stop at an ATM on the way.
Oh, I thought they liked American cash.
Actually, we didn't have any cash. Period.
Oh,
so. We made him stop in that, but it was the coolest thing I've ever done. It was like I didn't think it was gonna get that scary, but it got scary.
Do you have the hiking bug now?
Yeah, I'm really glad I did it from like, yeah, maybe to some degree. It was a really, really cool like adventure. It was really cool to like be in Mexico. It was cool to like go to Mexico and then be with like people who live there and then take us to like a remote part of Mexico to get to see it like not in like a touristy way. Felt like cool. Like we were in this like tiny little village before we went up to the mountain, and like they have like a driver that's like a local there, so we were like at his house with like.
Were there any detards there?
And no detards.
That'd be crazy in like a remote village in Mexico.
There was actually anyway. It was cool. Like no phone or internet or anything, or just nothing for 2+ days, which isn't that much, but like I don't know.
It was funny. You posted a video of you in like a house, I guess, like cooking like dinner, and it looked like one of those like prison TikToks where you're like, how do they even have like a phone?
They get a phone in there.
Well, it was like I was taking videos and then I just had to post them all when we
It was just funny because like you're in like a completely dark room and everyone just has headlamps and you somehow like have a stove and like some pots and stuff and Scott is like making chili or whatever. There's just a bunch of people sitting on the walls on the outside. Like, did he like go to prison?
That is exactly what those prison videos
those
are
like.
Where
So
it's like,
funny.
Unk going crazy in prison.
They honestly look fun. It makes me want to go to prison. Like
I think for a little, you get a good time to like work on myself.
I think we'd do horrible in prison. I don't think we'd be able to assimilate at all.
Oh, I think you do real good.
Yeah,
people love you.
I saw I got a good prison TikTok the other day. It was like the same thing. This guy clearly snuck a phone in there, and the caption was same cell since 2003, and he had like really made himself at home. Like it almost like didn't even really look like a prison cell anymore. And the top comment was, "Braun's still doing it, Unk."
That's awesome.
That's so funny. Did you guys ever have shattered dreams in high school?
Yeah, all the time.
Wait, what? Shattered dreams?
It was called Shattered Dreams. They would simulate a drunk car accident out in front of the school.
What?
And then these students would like act like they were like actors, and they would pretend like they were in this drunk accident, and like students would have like died, quote unquote, and like a student would have to be like airlifted, and then like one of the student actors would be like in prison for a night and everything.
How long was this performance?
I think we did Hairspray.
Wait, like these are kids that went to your high school?
Went to our high school, so it would feel like more realistic because you were like,
did they use their names? Like would they be like, oh my god, Andrew just got decapitated?
Oh my god, Andrew Nelson's.
No,
the guy, the one of the they're really trying to hit it home. So they're like, Andrew Nelson from Homeroom just got killed. And you're like, oh my god, it feels like I'm there.
That's exactly what they did, though.
And the purpose was to be like, you guys would be like, drunk driving's bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Did anyone drunk drive at your high school?
I think some kids got in trouble because they had to like simulate a party for like the video,
right?
And I think some kids like actually showed up drunk. And so
they're method actors.
They were method actors, but they were like, yeah, you got to go home. Like, this is just supposed to be like for a video. Like, you guys got it. You can't actually be drunk.
What if like they like in the simulated party, they like open a room and like kids are like doing like coke in there, and then it like goes in a completely different direction. It was supposed to be a drunk driving thing, and now it's like an anti-drugs
It's like
thing.
hard drugs. Yeah. Like one kid's addicted to meth. After
It follows them like years down the line where like, because this kid was drinking in high school, now he like couldn't get into college, and you like watch him like he has to get like a hard job, and then like his wife's ugly or something.
From method acting to
meth
method acting.
Meth head acting?
Meth head acting.
I'm a meth head actor.
I'm a meth
I walk
head
in and
actor.
bite everyone's skin off.
Yeah. Well, the kid that drunk drove in the video had to actually like spend a night in prison. And we would like joke about like how funny it would be if he just like showed back up to school like fully
Full
tatted,
tats.
Yeah,
like really like
Don't drop the soap.
He's in,
like teardrop tattoos.
he's in like the Latin Kings now.
Yeah.
There was a when my dad we went to the same high school, obviously not at the same time, but there were so many drunk driving accidents when he was in high school that apparently the guy who drove the like tow truck in our town and would have to pick up these like mangled cars was so like frustrated that kids were still drunk driving that he dropped the car off in front of the school instead of like at his place. So kids like came in on Monday and there was like a mangled car with like blood and stuff on it, and apparently like everyone stopped drunk driving because kids like didn't get the severity of it. But I always thought like if I was the principal, I'd be like, you gotta run this by me.
Yeah. I'd probably be down if we could.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But my dad was like, it was pretty shocking. There was like hair and like blood on it, and
they were so tired of us drunk driving after prom that they started locking us in a main event after the fact. Which is, have you ever been to main event? It's essentially like a Dave and Buster's. They have like bowling, video games.
I thought that was like the name for what they were. Oh, it's like they lock you in the main event.
When Rusty was in high school, they just called that event.
Come on. Or it's like the main event, and all the drunk kids come out and have to like fight each other.
Like Smash Brothers.
WWE wrestling. Like hitting each other with their prom dates.
Between all the drunk high schoolers. Yeah, no. They would just like lock us in like right after prom. Or I think it was after graduation. The whole night, and we weren't allowed to leave till 6 a.m.
After graduation?
After graduation.
We did that for graduation. We didn't do it for prom.
Wait,
Yeah,
what? After you graduated high school, they would lock you in a room?
No, not a room. They'd take us to a place. So, like, my senior year, it was like an amusement park, and they, like, rent it out, and so that the kids are all there instead of, like, out partying.
Partying and, like, drinking.
What was ours called? Project Graduation.
After graduation, I went home.
Yeah, we had like an hour to go.
They weren't worried about you drinking and driving.
Like, but yeah, they only invited the cool
Wait, people
kids.
were getting drunk at graduation?
No, they were worried kids were like gonna graduate and then go, because kids would go have like parties in years past, and then someone would like drunk drive home and get hurt.
Yeah.
And so to mitigate that, it was called Project Graduation, and they'd bring us to a place, and we just like kind of like sober partied there. But the problem is everyone got so sleepy because it was like
what I was gonna say.
You can stay up all night if you're hammered, but it was like they took us to a place and we were supposed to be there until like 2 a.m. And when you're dead sober, like I just fell asleep at the place.
Where was that amusement park?
It was at like an outdoor like adventure place. So there was like zip lining, and there was like like the mountain carts, and then there was like an indoor like amusement park type.
Our graduation was at 8 a.m. that year, and we had to like report there I think at like 6 a.m. and then we weren't allowed out of like the main event Dave and Buster's-esque place until 6 a.m. the next day.
So everyone's
like,
so tired.
Pulled an all-nighter. So driving home, I was like, I'd rather be driving.
Yeah.
I'm like,
this is
so
more
tired. I think I'm
dangerous.
going to fall asleep at the wheel right now. I'm like, and it was the place was so far away from our actual houses. And I was like, I think I would be a better driver drunk right now than how tired I am.
Wait, this is blowing my mind because I feel like after graduation is when you want to be with like your family.
Yeah, you go with your family and then you like go out and like party the night away.
We had like graduation.
Did you not like
parties all
party?
day.
I don't think so. After my graduation, no.
We had to have graduation parties like a week in advance.
We had them for months before and after graduation.
College graduation, I remember kids drinking, but if you were drinking at high school graduation, it's like probably not a whole lot going on after high school. Anyways.
There was a couple houses where the parents were like drinking with the kids at the high school graduation party, and that was like
I feel like that's pretty standard. Like a graduation,
weird.
If there's like beer, like there are beers there. I feel like by the time I was graduating high school, my parents knew I was drinking
Really?
by a landslide.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird when like the adults are drinking with the minors.
I agree.
My parents were fine with that I agree with.
Yeah.
Like actually partying, but like a casual beer.
Nah, these parents are drunk.
Yeah, there was
When they shaking some ass, come on. Tell them.
My parents were much more. My dad was much more skittish about like weed. Like I think he would have been really mad if he found out we were smoking, but he didn't totally. I think it was like if I don't see it, it's fine.
Yeah.
If what happens in the Jack Shack stays in the Jack Shack.
Weed wasn't legal in Maine, right?
Weed was legal in Maine.
Oh.
Probably when I was in college. I don't think it was legal when I was.
It was legalized in Mass while we were in school.
Yeah, but one of my friends. Do you ever have a friend that just like is the most forgetful person ever and like leaves things in the wrong place?
Yeah.
Like they'd leave something that would be like your parents shouldn't find like out.
Yeah.
He went to use my parents' bathroom for some reason and left his dab pen on my dad's bedside table. And my dad came out to the Jack Shack and was like, "Oh, like look at me, like I'm Mr. Vape guy." He thought it was just like a regular vape, and then it went to like like mockingly hit it, and Brendan Goss was like, "Mr. Kelly, no, it's a weed thing," and my dad was like, "Good looking out, Brendan," and then like took it and threw it out or something. But
That's funny.
do you guys want to hear an AI story?
It's a story about AI or it's an AI story?
It's a story involving ChatGPT.
Okay, but the story's real.
The story's real.
Yes, I'd like to.
Steph, our merch lady, our lovely merch lady, hardworking lady,
Merch girl.
Merch girl.
Say. Lady kind of ages her.
lady kind of ages her.
Merch person.
I've
never asked.
Okay.
Merch man. We want to make an Epcot shirt.
Epcot.
And so I had to, for some reason, without giving too much away, I needed a list of the countries. I wanted to make sure I didn't get any wrong. So I asked ChatGPT list all the countries in Epcot. Pretty standard prompt. It goes, here are all the world's showcase countries in Epcot as of 2025. Mexico, Norway, China, the American Adventure, Japan, Morocco, France, Canada, Germany, Italy, American Adventure, Greece, not a pavilion, but sometimes festival booths feature other countries. So it duplicated America, and then it got like Greece wrong or Uruguay wrong. I can't figure out what that flag is. And then it goes, ignore, holy shit, my list duplicated a few, fixed below. And then it gets it right.
It said, holy shit.
It goes, ignore, holy shit, my list duplicated a few, fixed below. And I was like, what? And so I go, what just happened? Why did you say holy shit? And it goes, my bad. That was a mistake on my end. I accidentally duplicated items in the list and then reacted to my own error in a way that came off way too casual and out of place. I shouldn't have said that, and I appreciate you calling it out. And I go, no, I thought that was awesome. Keep being you. And it goes, haha, all right then. Glad it landed. I'll keep the occasional unhinged commentary on standby and deploy it responsibly. And I go, can you swear more? Because I was like, I have to keep it on this train of thought to like figure out like what's possible. And it goes, yeah, I can swear more. Just tell me the style you want. Light seasoning, medium, or full send. And I go, full send. Go absolutely nuts right now. And it goes, strap the hell in. You asked for full send, so here we fucking go. Epcot, tequila in the bloodstream, $37 Mickey. It just like kind of like glitched out for a second. And then I go, put together a sentence about anything you'd like and go absolutely ballistic. And it kind of like didn't get it, like tried to go back to professional talk. And I go, swear a bunch. Holy shit balls. I just dropped my damn water bottle and it bounced like a fucking pogo stick across the room, ricocheted off a chair leg, and somehow yeeted itself under the couch like it was auditioning for the Fast and the Furious hydration drift. And now I'm sitting here like a dumbass trying to fish it out with a broom handle thinking, why the absolute fuck does everything in my apartment have the physics of a Looney Tunes fever dream while the bottle just rolls further back like, nah, bitch, not today. And I just didn't respond. I was like, this feels like a dangerous path.
I think you're going to be one of the guys who like falls in love with AI.
It was
like you're having like a conversation with it.
But like that doesn't even make any sense. Like it just, all it knew was that it had to swear, but it came up with a story about like dropping a
holy fuck balls.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like someone that just learned how to curse like that day.
It slipped up. That's kind of funny that it was like, holy shit. Like it's not typing to me. It's putting its thoughts out loud. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like
I think you should fall in love with it. I feel like that'd be fun content.
Yeah.
I fell in love with my swearing AI.
Holy fuck.
Holy
I love you.
It's like, holy fuck. Oh my God.
Fuck, you're so hot.
Fuck. This is so hot. I've never been able to let loose like this. Fuck.
Have you seen the guy on TikTok who does like fake scenarios with his AI bot?
Yeah.
And he just fucking hates it.
He's like, I'm in quicksand.
Yes.
What should I do? And the guy's like, okay, I think I can play along with this as if this is a real scenario. He goes, no, it's real. What to go on? He goes, It sounds like this is a mistake, but in the case of authenticity, I could walk through this scenario with you.
And he's like, no, I'm actually here. And he's like, I'm drowning. Glug, glug, glug. And he goes, oh no, you fell in the imaginary quicksand. He goes, no, it's real. It's real. He's like trying to convince it. His AI bot is like total dick to him.
That's funny.
Andrew and I saw something funny this morning.
Nice.
I was walking up from the parking lot. Andrew was walking down, and there were two people rollerblading like on that hill, and I didn't get like the full Did you see like how it started?
I just saw her like slowly rollerblading around the circle, and she would just like slowly like rollerblade into like a yoga pose and like fall over.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, but her boyfriend or someone grabbed like a Lime scooter. They had like unlocked a Lime scooter, and I think they were trying to create like they could go as fast as they want on their roller skates, and he just like ate shit. And they were kind of like trying to figure that out, and then like a homeless guy came over and got involved. I was like, what could you do for a living that like you're just out? It was like 10 in the morning.
Probably on vacation, right?
Oh.
Most
They
people
were
out
also
here on
speaking a
vacation.
language I had never heard in my life before either.
It was just like, I don't know. Something about it felt very strange to me. Like, these were like 45-year-old people, and they were ripping around on Lime scooters with rollerblades.
Wait, I'm confused about the Lime scooter. They had Lime scooters and rollerblades?
So he was on a Lime scooter and then tried to like he was on rollerblades, tried to put the Lime scooter in between him and like floor it, and then like fell like pretty seriously.
Oh, wait, that's kind of genius.
It was genius, but it didn't go like it was. They were also on the steepest hill in Santa Monica.
Wait, he also had rollerblades on?
That's why he
What's the plan to stop? How would you stop yourself?
break.
But then would the rollerblades wouldn't also break?
Break them too.
Yeah, you break your
I think you
rollerblades.
like
would break
ditch the scooter.
and then you would keep going. Maybe
I think
that's
that sounds fun, like getting a ton of steam and then just ditching the scooter
yeah,
and just slingshotting yourself
like that. I
Something
don't know.
like
into
that.
Main Street.
It was very clear that neither of them had ever rollerbladed before in their lives, and so I think
Y'all
that
rocking
was
with
kind of
rollerblades?
a
Y'all rocking with
quick-
rollerblades?
Yeah, uphill
Dude.
battle for them.
This morning, I flew in from Boston this morning.
This morning,
Yeah.
shit.
I had a 6 a.m. flight out of Boston, which is 3 a.m. LA time. Never done. 6.5 hour flight. Was asleep for every second. of it.
Whoa.
Every single second. To the point like it like registered like our like REM sleep on my like watch. Like usually like if I sleep on a plane, it doesn't even show up on my watch as sleep because it's like so shitty.
Yeah.
But like it just showed up that I got up for a little in the middle of the night, which is like when I went to the airport, and then it counted my sleep as like 11 hours of sleep.
Wow.
Because I slept like 5 hours in a bed and then 6.5 hours on the plane.
That's phenomenal.
Do you normally sleep on planes?
I can sleep on planes, but it's usually like I'm waking up
yeah.
pretty frequently and like it'll help pass the time, but it's not usually ever like meaningful sleep. But this was like I was like dreaming about you guys, obviously, and was completely out cold for 6.5 hours.
Did you?
I can't believe it.
I actually had a dream about this
Okay,
podcast.
MLK.
Okay.
I had a dream. It was so embarrassing. I had a dream I met Connor Wood. No. Like at a McDonald's, and like we were both like putting ketchup on our fries.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, how was the UT game?" And he was like, "Oh, it was great." And I was like, "Cool." I was like, "I do the Playdate podcast," and I was like, "You should come on sometime." And he was like, okay. And I was like, it's with like Will and Rusty. You know them? And he goes, I think. And I'm like, no, you do. You referenced
You
them
know
on your
them.
podcast. You said
You scheduled a
his name.
booking in your dreams.
Yeah. And he was like, oh,
Dude,
okay,
never-
man. And I was like, well, it's nice to meet you. And he was like, yeah, I guess.
like, yeah,
He was a
whatever,
total
man.
dick.
Never not working though. I like that about you.
What?
Even in your dreams, you were
I'm
grinding.
grinding. I'm trying to get fucking guests for this podcast.
Oh,
'cause
we
I
were-
love you guys.
I grind in my sleep sometimes too.
Like teeth.
Or what if you were at like your physical and like your crotch was all red and your doctor's like, have you been grinding in your sleep again?
I was when we were going up the mountain. They were like like signs of like altitude sickness. Like if you start doing like sort of like really out of control behavior, things that like are unlike you. Like you guys know each other, so you have
Right.
to suss that out. And Scott was like, if at any point up there I'm not getting money, take me down.
That's why I like that the someone tweeted like I saw you in my dream last night, and he's like, was I getting paper?
Yeah.
No.
No, that wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
It would be funny if like you try to like start kissing Scott, And they were like, oh no, he's not okay. And Scott's like, no.
That's part of it.
That's how we know he's good.
Yeah.
Wait, the other thing I was gonna say is when we got off and we were driving back to Mexico City, it was like a 4-hour drive through like rural Mexico. We were like starving. We're like, do you know like a taco place? And our driver was like, oh yeah, I know it's great like taco place. I'll take you. Pulls off. We go to this taco place. It's called Arabic Tacos. And it's tacos árabe, and it's tacos in like a pita. And we're like, this feels like this could not be less like authentic Mexican, but like whatever. We're starving. We're sitting there eating, and I just hear like, woohoo! And I look up, and there is a table of people. It's a kid in a Penn State quarter zip and a Phillies hat, and they have the Eagles game on the TV, like Sunday Night Football, and the Eagles just like got a touchdown.
Where
or
am
something.
I right now?
I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so the mom of the family is like walking by our table, and I go, hey, you guys from Philly? And I think she like didn't know Spanish and assumed that I had said something,
right?
Or, like was bracing for it to be in Spanish because we were in such a weird part for there to be another person from Pennsylvania. And I was like, oh, are you from Philly? And she just goes, oh, no. Like didn't understand. Like, oh, no, I don't have any money kind of vibes. Like, it just walks by me. I was like, fuck me. But yeah.
I had a weird situation at the airport yesterday when I landed. This whole week, I got a lot of comments about my beard from my family, from my loved ones, everyone. And
wait, they were asking about Banan? They were asking about your beard.
Oh, good one. That would actually.
It was like a in the closet joke.
Yes.
Can you explain to me later? I'm a little confused.
Yes. Yeah.
I was late to get my my checked bag. And I was walking over, and the workers were like taking off the carousel, and I like walked up to grab my bag, and the TSA worker like chest bumps me and like pushes me out of the way. He goes, "Whoa, what are you doing?" And I go, "Oh, that's my bag. I was just like a little late grabbing it." And he goes, "What's the name on it?" And I go, "Nelson." He goes, "You got any ID?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I give him my like ID, and he goes, "Sorry, we just got to be careful about like homeless around here." And I'm like,
"Oh,
do I look
He
homeless?
said that to you?
Yes,
dude,
he
that's
said that.
fucking
He goes, "We got to be careful
insanity.
about like homeless like stealing luggage around here." And I was like, do I look homeless?
Like,
Like,
yeah.
damn, maybe I should shave the beard or something.
That's insane.
At least trim it up a little bit. I was like, damn.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
all my Nelson shit. I'm homeless.
It reminded me of there's a guy on TikTok that will like go up to people that are in like nice suits.
Oh, yes.
Walking around, and he'll be like, "We're just doing like a documentary on the homeless. Like, when was the first time you realized like you didn't have any money and that you were gonna be living on the streets for the rest of your life?" And they get so offended. They'll go, "This is a Gucci suit, you fucking asshole."
Gucci
Like,
suit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Gucci flip flop. Fuck it, hit your bitch in my socks. It's a wristwatch from them.
There was a like fever dream interaction at the carousel when I got to LA. I had
Wait, where? Like the baggage carousel.
yeah.
Like you were at the merry-go-round. It was like you were at the fair. You were at the merry-go-round. Like it's Santa Monica.
I'd had a couple beers on the plane.
No.
And got off and was kind of in like a daze, and I was waiting for my luggage, and so the bags start coming out, and like a light green suitcase comes out, and the couple in front of me like grabs it and checks it. It was like a unique enough. I had never seen it before, like a unique color for a suitcase, and it comes out, and he grabs it and checks the tag. Which first of all, I was like, who does that? You just like assume it's yours if it looks like your suitcase. And then was like, oh no, and put it back on. And I was like, not really? Like, what are the odds 2 people on this flight have that? The exact same one comes out. He grabs it. He checks it. He's like, what? No. And puts it back on. And I was like, so that implies there are minimum 3 of this one. And then a third one came out, the identical suitcase. He checks it, was like, what? Like, looks at his girlfriend and puts it down. None of those were his. And then finally a 4th identical one came out. I was like, there must have been some major like Samsonite sale.
No, I bet it's fucking Away, dude. I have an Away suitcase, and everyone's got them now. It's getting out of control. I look like so basic now with my Away suitcase and my Owala in the airport. I look around, I'm like, there's like 10 other people on every flight with them. Because I got the mint green one, which I thought would be like unique enough.
That might have been the one, because it was like a light green suitcase, but it was like kind of like textured.
Yeah, look up Away carry-on.
This guy could not believe it. Like he checked in the.
I guess maybe it wasn't an away or it wasn't a carry-on, but like away suitcase.
It was like a bit. Yeah, I mean, it was a big checked green bag, but yeah.
Well, regardless, these things are. There's like 4 in every overhead compartment. I have to remember exactly where I put mine. But it's a great bag.
Last Thanksgiving when I came home, I had a carry-on and I had a checked bag, and I was so sleep deprived that when I picked up my checked bag from the carousel, just completely forgot about my carry-on, and just drove home. Didn't realize.
Left it on the plane.
Left it in the carousel area.
Wait, how was it a carry-on then?
I was standing
like
with my
standing
carry-on.
with it.
Grabbed the carry-on,
left.
waiting for the checked bag to come. When I saw the checked bag, I left my carry-on to grab my checked bag, grabbed my checked bag, and then left the airport and just left my carry-on in the carousel area. Didn't realize for a month. And then, like, it wasn't until I was moving apartments that I was like, and my blue carry-on is... and I was like, oh, fuck. And
Were you just missing, like, half your clothes?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, just didn't
a
even
month?
A month.
Oh, my God.
A month?
A month. A month.
Oh,
A month?
A
A
month.
month.
A month?
A monk.
A month?
You know who I saw at the airport?
A month?
Mark Normand. Can you pull up Mark Normand?
Wait, didn't he die?
He did just die yesterday.
Like the comedian?
Yeah, he just died yesterday.
Oh.
I think it was this guy. He was in the lounge, and everyone was like amongst us, like whispering that he was there. That must stink. Like, because he knew. He was walking around.
Among Us?
He was among us. And I think it was that guy. It was in the LA. No, who's the other guy that looks just like him? It's another comedian.
Pete Holmes.
No. What's his
Sam Morrill.
Sam Morrill. That's it. Wait, pull up Sam Morrill. Maybe it was Sam Morrill. It was that guy. That's who it was.
Wow.
Actually,
Is
there a third comedian that also looks like them? Now he looks like somewhere in between the first two of those guys. But if either of them were in the...
It wasn't Pete Holmes, because I've seen him there before.
Yeah, wait, what was that again? You told me you saw him and I didn't believe you.
Yeah. Look up Pete Holmes.
It wasn't Pete Holmes.
Family
I know.
Guide or okay.
Okay.
Wait. Oh no. Fuck. What's his name? Mayor West.
Who?
Mayor West.
Mayor West. Is this like Family Guy?
Yeah, it
Simpsons?
Family Guy.
Family Guy. Okay. Yeah.
How trippy would
know
that
too
be
many
if
people
you were in the airport and animated Mayor West walked past you in the Delta Lounge?
Dude, I was...
He's like-
Did you ever
he's like,
tell you
"Do you
about the
know
time
where
I saw Stewie at JFK? It was insane. I'm serious. He got to board first because he's like a kid, I guess. But I'm like, dude, he's basically a grown-up.
You can talk.
I want to know now.
Rusty, was it nice to go to Universal and not film content?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
We went. So we started with the Mummy ride.
Okay.
Let me tell you, if you are going to Universal and you think you've conquered your fear of roller coasters, and you're hungover, because I've been going on that one since I was like a little kid. That one I'm not super scared of. Being hungover and riding these rides makes you feel like they're going a lot faster. But what I realized about my fear of roller coasters is if you just have like 4 drinks, because you don't notice this in like day-to-day life, but you've kind of lost all your inhibitions after like 4. Like I was so scared of Velocicoaster still, and then after 4 beers, it was just like, yeah, like whatever. And then you just get on and it's fine. But Mummy is funny because the scarier part are the mummies. It's like not even really the ride. It's like the whole vibe of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I saw a guy
It's like Night at the Museum.
Kind of, yes. A guy commented on my Universal dump and said, "I saw you getting on Velocicoaster podium ride."
She got that Universal dump.
She gave me that Universal dump. Ugh. I took a Universal dump last night. It's like beyond
Fits
like
in any toilet.
yeah.
Universal dump.
Or no, it flushes no matter what side of the equator you're on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is, when you poop in Australia, you have to start on the left and make it twirl the other way, or else it won't get sucked up.
Have you seen that podcast clip of the guy who's like, you touch poop every day. And the girl's like, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah, when you're pooping, you get the toilet paper and you catch it as it comes out of your butt. And she goes, no, you don't. It just falls. He goes, no. You catch it first and then it goes in the water. And she goes, what are you talking about? Everyone in the studio is like losing their mind. Have you seen this?
We could make so much more money if we just sold our souls and did the clips where it was like, I eat my burger with the buns in the middle. And you're like, Rusty, you can't. There's no way you're eating them like that. It's like, what? I thought that was the right way to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where like they purposefully say like that they don't believe something.
Yeah.
We all touch shit before.
I've never shitted in a tissue before.
You touch shit every single day if you shit. Like, you don't wipe yourself? It got shit in the tissue when you wipe yourself.
You don't know how to get the... Why are you touching the shit? The tissue is for the shit.
That's what I'm saying. You grab shit.
Wait, pause it. I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying.
You don't.
He's saying when you wipe your butt, there's poop on the tissue. He's not saying you poop in the tissue. He knows. You're
not wiping. You grab the shit.
You don't grab. Why are you grabbing shit?
Hold on.
Do you got shit stuck in your ass while you're taking...
So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time?
Yo. I am about to leave, bro.
How do y'all take a shit? I must have seen this shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted than I feel like I can't continue.
What are you talking about?
My stomach is
So hold on,
turning.
so y'all just sit there and shit come right out? No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that? What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hands. Why do you think people wash their hands?
Is that real?
I believe him, actually. It is funny, though, because no one teaches you how to do, like, you have to learn how to do all these things. Like, I remember we were at our buddy's house one time, and he said he poops and then he wipes standing up. And we were all like, what?
I used to do that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I think you grow out of that.
Wait, why would you stand up, though?
Just for convenience sake sometimes.
I have a vivid memory of one of my friend's moms wiping my butt and being like, I don't think my parents told her I know how to do this yet. Like, it was like, I was like I had been doing it on my own. And then we went.
You're just like, okay.
There was a girl that went to kindergarten with my sisters who would be in the bathroom and then she'd go, Mark, I'm ready to wipe. And he would have to come in there and wipe her ass.
That's what I do with Scott.
Scott,
I'm ready to wipe. Can I go pee real quick?
Of course.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
This episode is brought to you by Cash App. Willie, you're always falling for scams.
I love falling for scams, but I'm trying to get better at not doing it because I found out you need money to buy things.
Come on.
And that's where Cash App come in. Your security deserves to be a priority, and Cash App treats it that way. With Security Lock, Cash App requires a successful Face ID or biometric authentication. It's actually just authentication to access your account. It's like your money is protected by your own personal bodyguard, even if you accidentally leave your phone unlocked or someone gains access to it without your knowledge. Plus, if you're about to send money to someone and Cash App notices something looks a bit off or that you might be falling for a scam, it will send you a warning before the money is sent to make you take a second and confirm that everything looks right. Turn on Security Lock in your Cash App settings now to keep your account and your information safer than ever, and pay attention to scam warnings if sending money to someone new. Learn more at cash.app/security.
For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code FRIDAY10 in their profile at signup and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. All right, guys, this episode is brought to you by Aura Frames. Here's
Aura Frames.
I'm always struggling with the balancing act that is trying to buy a thoughtful gift and candidly just not, forgetting to do it until the last minute.
Yep.
Can I tell you a little fun thing I did with an Aura frame?
Hit me.
They sent us two, and I said, Andrew, can I take this? And he goes, yeah. And so I took one of them, and I loaded it up with pictures of Flan and I gave it to her for our anniversary. So it was a bunch of photos from last year that will last a lifetime. And you load it up on the app, and then it just plays the photos on here. and you can like swipe to move it. It'll do it on its own. You can add stuff later. It is goated. It is impossible to find a personal gift.
Can I see that?
For your significant other, for your families.
It smells good, too. Is that part of it?
That is not part of it, as far as I know.
Wow. It smells really good.
Aura frames. They smell good.
For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames. Named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code Playdate at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code Playdate. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's get back into the episode. Last night, I created, I think, I'm calling it now, Dance Move of 2026.
Hit me.
It's called, I'm still workshopping the name a little bit. I think I'm going to call it The Work. The Work.
Okay.
Something. I was doing it last night. I made Flan watch me do it for like 20 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah. If I stand up, is that camera going to pick me up?
Or
should I try to do it like sitting down?
You're doing what now? You're doing
my dance move.
Oh,
hottest dance move of 2026.
Stand up. I can see you're like nose down.
Nose down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need the whole body? Okay.
But in this scenario, I'd be standing all the way up.
Okay.
Okay. Isn't that awesome? I just like,
wait, what is this? This is from something.
That's
right?
the John Wall.
Okay, yeah.
The main part is the wiping the sweat off your forehead.
Flick it.
Flick it. Hey.
I like that a lot. Hey. Give him the work. Come on, where my feather stoners
ladies,
at?
Ladies, if you're at the bar and you look over and a couple cats are doing the work, you're telling me you're not going to be like, all right, well, we obviously got to go to their table.
I would say that and then some.
I would say that and then some.
I would say something.
I know you're a dancer at the bar. Do you dance at the bar, Andrew?
Like at a bar, no, but like at a club, yeah.
I just have this. I was doing it last night.
Wait, what'd you ask if he's ever danced at a bar?
If he's a dancer at a bar. Some people are like kind of just like, that's not their vibe.
I got this move.
You look over, you're like,
nah, I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
I had this vision last night. I was doing it.
This is me picturing you in the middle of the night. Flynn! Write this down!
Get your pen. Get your pen. But like that, I feel like could be on the internet.
I found out recently I'm a stealer at a bar.
What?
We went out in Hollywood like a couple weekends ago.
Wait, you're the stealer at the bar. Everyone's like, Ben Roethlisberger?
Nice. He's Terry Bradshots.
He gave me Terry backshots.
She said, I'm a stealer at the bar. Call me Terry Bradshots.
Terry Bradshots.
Jerome Bettis.
All right, let's do Steelers cocktails.
I just did Terry Bradshots, Jerome Bettis. He's a stealer at the bar like he's...
Antonio Brown tequila. Heinz Ward absinthe. Right?
Yeah.
Troy Polamalu margarita.
Antoine Handel L.
Troy.
Bro thinks he's Antoine.
Cosmopolitan?
Troy
Cosmopolitan?
Troy Cosmopolalu.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell, Tom Collins.
Jameson Williams.
Najee Harrison.
I'm getting a call. 1 second.
I don't know if you ever played for them.
52 College Housekeeping. Sorry, what city is this?
I'm sorry. I must got the wrong number.
I
Sorry
think
about that.
no worries. All right, bye-bye. 52 College sounds fun. It's like college only for dads.
Yeah, it's like Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the music video me and my dad made called 52?
No.
It's when he turned 52, and it was like, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 52. We made like a whole music video when I was like 12.
He was 52 when you were 12?
Yeah.
Old dad.
He's unk status.
Oh. You always kind of had that creative bug, huh?
Bro had an unk moment he ate shit at the finish of the 5K on the turkey trot. He's gonna listen to this. No, he was like walking with his sister, and then at the end his sister like tried to run to beat him, and he took a tumble. But he popped back up.
Was it on video?
No, the guy I went to, the guy was like, do you have that on video? And he's like, no, he's just out of frame.
I texted my buddies and was like, hey, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? And Luke Bonnell had a season-ending injury at the turkey trot. And I was like, oh no, what happened? He was like, it was a 10K, which feels too long.
Yeah.
And he said just by the end, his foot had like kind of given out.
Ooh.
He's a college athlete too.
Dude,
10K is too far.
I was trying to break 20 and never done it for a 5K, and that was my goal.
How many miles is a 5K?
3.1. So
20 minutes would be what pace?
6:26.
So you're like actually running.
Yeah. And I started out ran a 6:15 the first mile, but then
Actually running as opposed
we hit a wind. It was so windy.
We hit a wind tunnel.
I hit a legitimate. It was like on the coast, and it was so cold, and there was wind in my face. And I just ended up running a 20:23.
Was this the
Oob Kenny
turkey
Bunk.
trot? Kenny Bunk turkey trot.
It's 23 seconds off.
Those Kenny Bunkers are. Those guys are stuck up.
Yeah, but
Used to clean a lot of pools over there. Let me tell you.
Did you see the video of the family that pranked the new sister-in-law?
Why are people mad about that? I thought that was like a fun prank.
what'd they do?
Pull it up for Will.
Yeah, here.
People are like up in arms about this. For the audio listeners, it says, convince my brother's fiance that we're an intense turkey trot family and that we run a full 10K every Thanksgiving.
Let's go, come on.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. We're kidding! Just tease it, Libby! There's no race.
Hey, Liv, there's no
There's no
place.
race.
There's no place.
No race. Welcome to the family, Libby.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, we're matching shirts.
God, I'm sorry.
Let's go eat some breakfast.
Oh, that's like funny.
I think that's like a funny harm. Also, the prank is that you don't have to do it. Like it's like she's getting off the hook, and like it's like a sigh of relief. People were like, "This is disgusting that they're laughing at her."
Wait,
about this.
what? People were actually mad.
They're
about it?
so mad.
I mean, she deleted it, but what was funny was the comments were like, the only thing worse than being a turkey trot family is the fact that they're a prank family.
I think a prank family is awesome.
I think a turkey trot family is awesome.
I think every type of family is awesome. I don't understand
What about interracial? You've had some stuff to say about that. Okay, stop. Just don't. I'm just gonna.
No, you asked me.
I shouldn't have said it. You know, I'm not going to let big wireless and my overpriced phone bill suck the mother freaking joy out of the holidays this year, because right now, all of Mint Mobile's unlimited plans are 50% off. I can get 3, 6, or 12 months of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. It's their best deal of the year, and it makes it real easy for me to give my expensive wireless bill the Scrooge treatment.
Come on,
Scrooge treatment. Oh, gross.
Mint Mobile's best deal of the year is happening right now. Get a 3, 6, or 12-month unlimited plan for $15 a month.
You can bring your current phone and number over to Mint. Did you know that? No contracts, no nonsense. What were you saying?
I was saying all of Mint's plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network.
I was in Mexico with my roommate, and he's got Mint, and he was making phone calls I couldn't even think of.
He was calling countries that don't even exist.
He was calling countries that he's never even dreamed.
He was calling numbers that don't they were numbers that weren't even numbers on the 1 to 10
dead
scale.
people, and they were answering.
Turn your expensive wireless present into a huge wireless savings future by switching to Mint. Shop Mint unlimited plans at mintmobile.com/playdate. That's mintmobile.com/playdate.
Limited time offer. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12 months. Plan required. $15 a month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Less than 35 gigabytes may slow down when network is busy. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com. Let's get back to the episode.
Would you rather have a better face than your body or a better body than your face?
Yeah.
Does body include like toes?
Yes.
Does body include like asshole?
Yes.
Do you have any money? I need
Almost.
money.
Do
you have any money, Andrew?
No.
Okay.
I was going to ask you.
Does anyone have any money at home? Because I spent all of it on a guy who said he could turn it into 10 grand.
I spent it all on him. Wait, how much money did you give him that he said he could turn it into 10
$45.
Okay.
It's kind of a good ROI.
But now
Damn
if I don't have a real ID, I'm fucked.
It all hinged around me having a real ID.
You know the new thing is if you don't have a real ID, you got to pay $45. See? Fuckers. You fucker.
Fuckhead.
Hey, fucker.
Ooh, I have a crazy story. A girl I went to high school with.
Role model.
No, his grade, though.
Nice.
His grade.
Emma Chamberlain.
No, she didn't go to my high school. A girl that was in his grade, so a girl that was like 5 years older than me in high school, has a son who's like a toddler. Thank you. She thinks that he's going on a play date with like another kid from his school after school.
He's going on a podcast.
He's coming on Playdate.
She goes to pick him up from the like house that he's supposed to be having a play date on. The mom had texted her like come pick him up at this address. She gets there. A woman answers the door that's not the mom, and is like, "I don't have your son." And she's like, "No, I have." Like the mom texted me to come to this address. And so she like goes through this whole thing. They come to the conclusion her son is missing, and her son was gone for like 8 days. It turns out the babysitter's friend, who's also a babysitter, had kidnapped her son and was with him for like days and days and days. The parents were like freaking out. She like took him to this like rental house or whatever. They couldn't track him down. The guy, they get this lead that it's like supposedly she's with this guy. The guy's body washes up with a gunshot wound. Someone had killed the guy that was seen with the son, and like all hell breaks loose. They finally figure out like where this woman is, and then how did they fucking find him? It was like through like facial recognition thing.
This is like a show or a movie. There's no way this is real.
You got all her faulted.
I know it.
Have you guys been watching All Her Fault?
How do you pick up on that like so fast?
Because it's just the details of it were just like insane.
Why would he know that?
And and why would this like not be in the news in Maine? I mean, he lives right near me. I was just there for a week and didn't hear anything about this.
Were you reading the news? When
also, him immediately like no, but in Role Model's great. It was like he was latching onto something I said to try to make it believable.
Yeah, I thought that would work. I've been watching all sorts of.
What's that?
What?
What is that?
All Her Fault. Yeah. It's like the hot news show. It's that type of show that my mom watches where if you walked in on like your parents watching something, you're like, why are you guys stressing yourselves out on purpose? Mm-hmm. It's like, it's not a, like,
it's like Great British Bake Off.
I watch TV to comfort myself, and my mom watches shows that are actively stressing her out. And I called her and I go, you would love this. And I told her that that's why. And she goes, I don't watch those kind of shows. but I am watching all her phones.
I actually knew a kid that got kidnapped when we were kids, and like nobody could find him for super long, and it was around like the holidays, and his mom would put up like Christmas lights, like with like letters, and he could like communicate with her by like shining lights over letters and like spell out messages of like where he was. And like essentially,
oh my God, I heard that he's like, was that the kid in, he didn't go to your, I thought that was in Chicago.
It was in Indiana.
Oh.
Like Hawthorne.
How do you know him?
Because my grandparents grew up in Cincinnati.
Oh. Wait,
like,
what? He could communicate with them through Christmas lights?
Yeah, he was in like this like thing called like the Upside Down or something.
What?
Yeah. And like it was like this like other world that like basically these government officials had like created like in this like small town. They were,
and then he was like, and when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it.
Yes, he was the one that made that song.
No, serious story. I knew one time this lady who disappeared, and when I say disappeared, I mean she was like gone, girl. And Ben Affleck was trying to find her. What?
Oh, yes.
He's trying to Stranger Things. I'm wearing Stranger Things brand shoes right now.
Did you hear what I was saying?
No, sorry.
This lady went missing, and she was like totally gone, girl. And Ben Affleck was trying to find her, and it was real.
That's crazy.
I once actually knew these cops that they totally left, like departed, and Alec Baldwin was there. One time, did I ever tell you when I was on a plane with Gatton Matarazzo or whatever? You know that guy?
Yeah.
Curly hair?
Gayton or whatever?
Yeah, the little curly hair kid.
Yeah.
It was 2017. So it was like a new show.
Kind of a hot time for him.
Yeah.
Was he sitting first class?
I don't know. So I was in Monterrey, Mexico for Model UN, and we were flying back, and we were in the U.S. Customs office in Monterrey, Mexico, and it was just me and my buddies and him and his dad. And this is not a prank at all. And my buddy Aiden is like, holy shit, dude, I think that's the kid from Stranger Things. And me just being like a smart ass that literally had never seen the show was like, no, that's not him. And he's like, I swear that's him. Like, we're literally standing like as far as you are from
He
him.
Also is like, there's no one that looks like him. He's the only guy.
I guess he like wasn't showing his teeth, which I feel like is an identifiable part. I don't know. But I was
he
like,
never shows his teeth. I think that's the whole thing.
Oh, I don't know. But I was like, that's not him. And we were like, it was literally just like the five of us in a room. And I was like, it's not him. And then we get on the plane and forget about it. And then when we're getting off the plane, as we're like getting off the plane, there is a fanatic mob of people waiting for him on the other side of customs. Like in the US. Like somehow people like knew his flight or something. And so it was like, he got immediately swarmed. And my buddy was like, I fucking told you. And so...
How did the people figure that out?
I have no idea, but it was insane. It was like the moment we got through customs, it was just like...
Yeah. Have you seen that thing where like celebrities aren't supposed to, like when there are those barrage of fans, they won't sign with a blue Sharpie because apparently it's like easier to
replicate
or something.
Yeah.
And the video of the guy, so I saw this on TikTok, the video that they showed as like an example was Liza Koshy refusing to sign something with a blue Sharpie, and all the comments were like, I understand if you were like an NBA player or something and there's like a market for your signature, like you wouldn't want them to be duplicating, but like who's selling and buying a Liza Koshy autograph?
Wasn't she in the Naked Gun?
Wasn't she what?
In the Naked Gun?
She was, yeah.
Does that change your mind? Speaking of Naked Gun, I'm trying to pistol whip a motherfucker with no clothes.
It's like, do you want to go see the Naked Gun? It's like, nah, it would bring up some old memories. It's like, what could have possibly happened?
I once pistol whipped.
I pistol whipped a guy butt naked one time. Oh my God, you see that video I sent you of the guy taking the cop's car butt naked?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Did I send it to you, Andrew?
No.
Watch this video. This is
the cop car was butt naked.
This is insanity. I've had some drunken nights before.
Drunken nights.
I have never even come close to doing anything like this.
As good as I once was.
I said that to my dad, and he just goes, legendary.
Me after 4
Coors Lights. I was playing golf with my dad in Florida, and we show up, and there's this guy had gotten there at the golf course we were playing. There were 2 separate courses, so there's Crooked Cat, and then there is Panther Lake,
of course.
And this guy was going to meet his buddies, and he was at Panther Lake, and his buddies went off at Crooked Cat, so he was just like alone. And we were like, all right, you want to come with us? So it was the 3 of us. We don't know this guy. And he's like an older guy. He's 66. He says he's retiring on December 31st. And this is like his kind of early retirement vacation, whatever. And so we're out there, completely normal, nice guy. And I looked at my dad. I was like, I don't know why, but like, I just feel like, you know, when you meet a new guy and they're kind of sizing you up on like what they can and can't say around you. I was like, we're going to get like an all-time quote out of this guy, like by the end of the day. And he wasn't really saying anything controversial. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. And then he leaves a putt short. And, you know, there are all sorts of jokes that you can make when you leave a putt short. Like, you know, does your husband play? Did you hit that with your purse or whatever? I was like kind of bracing for one of the like typical ones. He starts meowing at the top of his lungs, like just for a minute and a half, like left it short. Instead of like calling himself a pussy, he was just like meow, meow, meow. And my dad and I were looking at each other like, what is happening? Like, I've played thousands of rounds of golf with like the strangest people under the sun. I've never met a guy who's like comfortable enough to be like,
that should probably get you turned on.
I was like, what is going on right now?
Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow.
Have you guys ever played pregnancy roulette?
Prank City Roulette?
Pregnancy roulette?
No.
It's where like, why are you looking at me like that?
I know you and your freaky ass lady are probably playing pregnancy roulette every night.
That's what I call it every night when I play pregnancy roulette.
Actually, Banan went on like a bachelorette party weekend last weekend, and they were staying in Utah. And one of her friends was like, I got pregnancy tests for everyone. We're going to play pregnancy roulette.
Oh, so my God.
We're all going to like pee on like these pregnancy tests, put them in a like jar, mix them around. People are going to pull them out and see if anyone's like here is like pregnant. And so they do it. And they find like one of the pregnancy tests is positive. And one of the girls just found out like that week that she was infertile and just like lost it. Was like crying like super bad because she knew she wasn't pregnant, but one of her friends was pregnant. And then they keep going and they find a second pregnancy test that's positive. And then she like really loses it, completely breaks down, runs to her room. Her like friends are consoling her and everything. And then apparently the girls that like knew they were pregnant were like, well, now I can't like say anything. Now I can't like announce it and be happy because like this girl's like super upset. And so they all like ended up like flying back home like early.
Is this like, a TV show or something?
Damn it. How do you know this?
Because that doesn't make any sense. Wait,
you didn't snuff it out.
I wanted to be on your team. I didn't want to be. Wait, what?
Next time I need you to like do like a fake reaction so we can clip it.
Right. What show is that?
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That's all I've watched.
Is that a reality show?
Yeah. It's all I've watched in the last 72 hours.
Flan likes those ones, the like the Real Housewives. And they just kind of freak me out a little bit.
Yeah, that's the point.
I sat next to a Real Housewife one time. Ooh. No drama. When the cameras are off.
No drama.
When the cameras are off, there's no drama. Those are sick.
Okay, MJ Lenderman.
Those are sick.
Dude, you want to hear about my marathon weekend?
Of course.
Marathon weekend. Not like an actual marathon. God forbid I take a sip of fucking water. Jesus Christ, leave me alone, fuckers. Thursday, I'm going to Audrey Hobart.
Okay.
I'm taking Thursday.
Oh, this is the marathon weekend is upcoming.
Yeah. Okay. Thursday, I'm going to Audrey Hobart. Friday, I'm going to go see Snowcaps. New band. Waxahachie.
Okay.
MJ Lenderman is the drummer. And her sister is in it too, Allison Crutchfield. Yeah. New band just dropped.
They can't all have names that have never been said before.
Allison Crutchfield, Katie Crutchfield, and MJ Lenderman. Oh, and Brad Cook's in it.
Do you know what I mean though? Like Everyone I know has a last name that exists. Someone has had it before.
That's not true. You have the craziest names of all time.
Who?
Every person from your child or your like college or high school has like an insane name.
What?
Harper Grove.
Philip Tarling.
Yeah.
Seamus Gavin.
Yeah. Seamus Gavin. You said that like everyone has that.
Every guy in Ireland
Seamus
was
Gavin.
named that.
Anyway, Audrey Hobart Thursday, Snowcaps Friday, and then I'm driving to Vegas to see Dylan Gossett on Saturday. 3 concerts, 3 nights, 3 memories, 3 lifetimes.
Are you hanging out with Dylan?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're going to go out after. It's the last show of his tour. So we're going to go.
Oh, shit.
And he's about to
We should get a party limo again like we did last time. That was a blast.
You guys got a party limo with him?
No, not with Dylan.
in
Just
Vegas.
on our own in Vegas.
To
Also,
go like 2 blocks.
surprisingly cheap.
Really? How much is it?
It was like $85 to like he took us around for a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. We had a party bus rideshare company. It was like Uber, but for party
Fenty?
buses. Fetty, yeah. You know Fetty?
Yeah.
Wait, is that the account that like goes into fraternities?
Yeah, we did it when we were in
Yes.
Austin.
You and I did Fetty?
Yeah, we fettied around the whole weekend when we were in Austin last time. We had like a brand deal with them.
Huh.
Yeah, they're like school buses that they like renovated to be like.
They're like only in Texas.
But their Instagram account is like, well, what's up, Fetty? Like you're at Sigma Chi.
Yeah. They do that. Yeah.
Huh. They never asked to come to my fraternity.
I don't think they existed. I think they're definitely like mostly in Texas. Maybe they've gone a little bit outside of there now.
Yeah,
I think maybe they had them in
started in College
Gainesville.
Station. I think College Station was the first.
Oh,
city
speaking of
that
College
started.
Station, how'd your boys do this weekend? Ooh, actually though, I take that back because I was gonna see if maybe you had something like fun I could wear to the Dylan show this weekend.
Like an A&M thing.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's an A&M guy.
Yeah, he's a big A&M guy.
I have like a sweatshirt probably. I don't know. I don't have any like jerseys or anything.
Here's something. If you have fade transitions on Spotify, you're a psychopath.
What? I like that part.
Okay.
I like that too.
The music never stops. The party keeps going. I went to Rollins with a guy named Aiden Buckley, and he told me that his driving with me, I was his favorite person to drive with because my car never stopped.
I think that the fade transitions are whack because you don't get to hear the song in like the way it's intended. Like sometimes the opening of a song is like a really cool way to open a song.
Brother like me rarely is hearing the end of a song.
You skipping every song?
All the time.
Oh, that's crazy.
All the time.
No, I think if you do a short fade, like a 3-second one, you catch both.
Yeah. Because you still hear both.
No, but it's like faded. Like if it's like a girl the way you're moving, like you want that to hit.
Oh, that's true.
It's like girl the way you're moving. It's like not the same.
Yeah, right.
Here's another one.
Yep.
Scrolling Instagram reels in a way that's badass, like smoking a cigarette now is. It's like once we get over the hump of like everyone was addicted to cigarettes, and then people realized they were bad. No, not like in the way that you're doing it. No. It's more like, no, I think you're missing the point. It's like cigarettes were, everyone did it, and then it became aware that it was bad, and now if you do it, it's like kind of badass.
Right.
So reels, everyone loves it. Now I feel people are becoming increasingly aware of like how bad it is for your brain to just be scrolling.
Is it bad?
So a guy who like doesn't give a fuck and he's just like,
he's not even looking at it. It's kind of like people are gonna say like I love a good scroll after sex. It's like you don't know if you like cigarettes or not until you've.
I've been scrolling IG reels on patios.
I knew a girl at Ron's that apparently after she was done making love, she would smoke a cigarette
In bed,
and then put it out on her own comforter.
Oh,
pretty weird.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
It
that
was
just be a
cool,
furter?
The first half. Is there a way to soft launch being a cigarette guy? Because I kind of wanted like when I was watching the A&M game at the bar, I kind of wanted to be like, yo, I'm gonna go on a smoke break.
Yeah, I think you just
Smoke
do
a
it.
cigarette outside.
You just do it.
But all my friends are gonna be like, that's so performative. We know you don't actually smoke cigarettes.
I think you should start with smoking a cigar like a cigarette.
A
Smoking a
snickerette.
cigar like a cigarette.
That's what I call the fun size stickers, a snickerette.
Yeah, I'll be
Like
smoking
exposure
cigarettes.
therapy. I start with the big ones. and
Start
then
with smoke a cigar as fast as someone would smoke a cigarette, and then you got chops.
Yeah, and hold it like a cigarette too.
Yeah. Ow! That's how I feel inside every morning.
Yes.
Why is it that you have different ways of holding it? Like weed is like this, and then a cigarette is like this, and then
I like when people hold a joint like this. Because this is like this. This to me is performative.
Really?
But I think it's because you're passing it, so it's harder to pass a joint like this.
Okay.
You pass it like that.
And who drinking a beer like this?
But smoking a J like this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw a video from Dominic Fike's performance at Camp Flog, and he holds the mic like this, like between his middle finger, like it's like a glass of wine.
Yeah,
I thought that was kind of badass.
It'd be pretty cool to have like a mic stand for your cigarettes, so you could do like tricks with it. Like you're out on the patio and you like kick it down and then like save it and pull it back up. Everyone's like, "Oh shit!"
That would be
you
sick,
like
actually.
that's
for a cigar, maybe.
Literally performative smoking. Like it's like oh dude, like I hate hanging out with Willys. Always like performatively smoking. And then you're like, ow! Like throwing it behind your back and like kicking it back
You
up.
could do that for Instagram Reels too. You could get those phone tripods and like use it like it's like a mic stand and like kick it and do like flips while watching Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
Cigarette reels. All right, should we do draft?
What would you like to start with today, Willie? We got snow day traditions and we got Christmas cocktails.
Christmas cocktail.
These are Christmas cocktails that don't exist.
Jingle tonic. It's a classic Christmas twist on the gin and tonic.
Jingle tonic.
Jingle tonic.
Ooh, the ugly sweater. It's one shot of everything you have at your bar so that you throw up all over your sweater and it looks disgusting.
I love that. Good for goodness sake.
The Christ Mas, which is Cristal and tequila.
Love that. Ornaments hard cider.
The snowman's nose, V8 carrot juice and vodka.
That sounds delicious. Santa in the chimney, Jägermeister. Santa in the chimney, Jägermeister. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer vodka soda.
Okay. The Nutcracker's Revenge, peanut butter whiskey and chocolate syrup.
Syrup in my chocolate. I got syrup. Yeah, I love my robot
and then I had the Secret Santa, which is red wine and a White Russian.
Speaking of White Russians, my guide that got me to the top of the mountain, her name was Masha, and she was a White Russian.
Speaking of White Russians, what do you think Ovechkin's up to?
Golazo. All right, should we do the next one?
White Russian? Why are we getting political?
Also, all right, when you were hoping for a snow day as a kid, what are some of the things you would do?
We'd always have the youngest sibling keep watch on the roof and chant to the snow gods.
We would wake up every hour and do a loud Aboriginal snow screech. It was piercing, and it would awake the neighbors.
We would cut all the brake lines of the snowplows in our town, so regardless of how much snow, the roads were going to be riddled with snowplows, and it was going to be impossible to get to school.
Now that I like. We would paint the walls black and summer the winter demons.
Summon. Summer the winter demons?
We would paint the walls black and summon the winter demons.
I like being like, dude, what you just sounded was insane. You meant to say summon. It sounds ridiculous either way. We would invite the superintendent over and just kind of make it clear what was going to happen to them if they didn't call it.
We would all sleep under my parents' bed and try to hear for any spooky noises. Spookier the noises, the more chance of a snow day.
We would keep all the snow from last year's snow day in a walk-in freezer and make our own if it didn't happen.
That's fun. We would sleep in my dog bed.
Me and my family would all bring one thing that we care about, put it in the blender, blend it up, and drink it.
We'd sleep on top of my dog.
We would dog on top of my sleep.
We would sleep under my dog's bed and on top of my dog in between, creating a dog sandwich. Never. Did you actually have something? My dad would... At this statue of the Statue of Liberty, and the head had fallen off. And he would put it on the end, if it was like maybe going to be a snow day, he'd put it on the end of my bed. And then if it was a 2-hour delay, he'd take the head off. So it would just be the body. And if it was a full canceled snow day, the whole Statue of Liberty would be there in the morning.
That's
and
fantastic.
So I would wake up and look up at the end of my bed, and I would know whether I had a 2-hour
really
delay.
Sweet tradition.
Yeah.
It was cute.
It was really nice.
We would do spoon under the pillow sometimes.
Man, it was a snow day?
No. Like you would do that in hopes that it would be a snow day. I knew kids that would sleep with their pajamas inside out, flush ice cubes down the toilet. What were the other ones? We were mostly a spoon family.
Yeah, I don't think we did anything to summon it, but we had like a warning. It was like a 1 if by land, 2 if by sea type of thing on the end of my bed.
I had no idea that was a thing. My mom would just turn off my alarm, so if I woke up at noon, I knew it was a snow day.
How often we get snow days in Texas?
Like once a year.
That bitch from Texas.
Yes. You get it. Are you from there?
No. I'm really glad I'm not from there because I would not want to end up like you.
All right, we had that. So that was such a lovely episode, guys. Guys, have a beautiful Wednesday. Have a cozy Tuesday.
If you're driving on ice, put the parking brake on.
Come on. Or sorry, have a beautiful Tuesday. We will see you guys bright and early for our cozy Wednesday episode.
Cozy Wednesday.
If you start hydroplaning, slam on the brakes.
And if you have any money, please, and follow Willie D Viral on TikTok.
Ooh, come on. Someone posted your following. It was on Reddit. It was just Mom Donnie, Lauren, Mountjoy, and me. And I had to force Will into. I kept being like, "Yeah, notice you haven't followed me back yet." And like the third time he followed me.
Did you not want to get your old account back?
I tried. I couldn't.
Really? You contacted like TikTok support?
I try. Yeah, like talked to my mom about it. I reached out to TikTok. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. I don't really care. I kind of like that exists as like an archive of an era of my life.
I like the Guinness one a lot.
Yeah, I thought the Guinness one was funny, but I don't know.
Yeah. Were you guys drinking Guinness Zeros?
No, they just gave us glasses that said
yeah,
Guinness
it's
Zero.
kind of annoying.
Did you like that video though? Did it seem weird? Did it seem like choppy or something?
No, it took me a second to figure out what he was doing. I thought it was just like a spit take.
No, we were trying to do a bit. It was my buddy Will's idea, where it's like the splitting the G, but the guy went too far, so he's spitting it back in to fill up to split the G.
I think he could have sold it a little harder on the beginning. That like he realized it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was too low. And he was like, "Oh, 1 second."
But then I'm like, whatever, dude. All I care about is being liked by people I don't know on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait. Are you doing sketches or are you? Doing,
no,
like,
I mean we did that
vlogs?
one, but no, it's gonna be like a vlog.
Yeah.
Like here, like I'll show you how one would go. You want to make a TikTok right now? Yeah. Live on the podcast for my new account. We're back in the studio doing a podcast. I really need money. Do you guys have any money? See, that's the kind of stuff that will go up on my page.
That's viral.
All right, we love you guys. Peace.